You always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Alright, next let's see your right hand. But please remember that you still need to be careful, understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... well, you understand.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Yeah! Since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Tighnari, we're ready to head out.
Got it! I'll be right there! Alright, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
Yes, you can count on me.
So, Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tighnari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibly handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven. Paimon, traveler, this way! You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual. Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones. Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it. No problems with this lamp. Good. The Statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue. Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, or...
Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former...
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but according to what Master has told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the...
Then what?
Well, and then...
Huh? You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. But...
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then...
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something. Because you two know Amber, right?
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't... sorry.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
It's alright, Kale. Knowing that... So, how do you know that we've...
Well, after I returned to Sumero, in one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mistake. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned.
Ah, so that...
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really. I wish I could tell you more about the Dendroarchon, but I have been away from Sumero for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rugadavata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned...
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Dendroarchon? So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right? Alright, we have a statue to clean.
You both have my thanks.
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord? You might be right. The statue does look kinda old. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the... Nice work! That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale. Kale, we're back!
Welcome back! You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break.
Yay, food! Well, hey, don't be a party pooper.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pop. Whoops!
No, you dropped it on the ground!
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, Paimon nearly had a heart attack there. Those pitas are a Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have...
You really know how to cook. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipes.
Yay! Thanks, Kale! It's hard to believe someone is...
Oh, I guess...
So, Kale, Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy...
No, you've got the wrong idea about... I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called... Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumero... Seems your Master could obviously have a bright future in the Academia, but he insists on sticking to the path of a... In fact, Master's the one who taught...
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding... Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why? Is he going to die?" It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Hey! Don't laugh! Hey! Now even Collie's starting to... that's it! Paimon won't...
No! Don't touch me!
Oh, sorry, Collie. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just...
Collie, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm... I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both. Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharvaville.
Huh? What was up with Collie just now? And why is she in such a hurry?
Foreign!
Ah, Traveler. You've returned.
Yep, we're back!
Oh, Kale?
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait until...
The damned... Sooner...
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Boring! Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tighnari? What are you doing here? Where's
I came to check on Kale's...
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute.
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a...
So, Tighnari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation. All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized you were that honorary knight from So just to clarify, well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past, but she insisted.
So, Tighnari...
Right. Ever since she was a child...
Elazar?
Yes. It's a disease unique to the lands of Sumero. It is characterized by dark and... At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. How, in its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they affect...
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precise with appropriate treatment. Nevertheless...
What? The Fatili?
It appears you already are familiar with them. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued... I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it. However, Kale's days with... Kale is a resilient individual and always try... Oh, by the way, Paimon...
She doesn't need to apologize.
Well, Kale once thought...
Don't worry, Tighnari. We'll take...
Well, it's not too serious, though I must admit that Kale's condition was much more... She was interested in... Her stamina has gotten much... Alright, now that I've told you about Kale's past...
Yeah, we'd like...
Alright, but I must...
No problem.
Let's go then.
Hey, Tighnari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Nilotpala lotuses can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. The Nilotpala lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumero have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Cowpelata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, and is completely contrary to its name.
Oh!
Fulfill our pact!
Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tighnari.
There should be Nilo... If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the
We've gathered enough new Apollo lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari. Hey, Tainari!
Let me have a look. I'm glad you two came along.
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Tainari! Someone's calling your...
Ah, yeah, let's go find out what's going on.
Show no mercy! Yeah!
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering.
The withering is back? Can you tell me?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry.
No one in our patrol team had a vision.
Okay, I understand.
Wait, Tainari! Why don't you...
You two have only just arrived in Sumero. You're still... there's a unique type. The affected area is not only...
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. As Amir said.
That's right. Only someone with a vision can venture, but you don't seem to...
Don't worry. He...
Seems the rumors about you were... We typically only... Stop. Don't move any further. Look there.
Huh? Where? Oh, behind my...
That is the withering. All right, traveler. We're gonna have to enter that withering zone. Thank you. But I must warn you, even with elemental power... You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone. Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Burn! Ta! Yeah!
Fulfill our pact! Incoming! Useless! Speed of light!
Now! Destroy the tumor of the withering! Yes. Thanks to you two.
Tainari?
It's that obvious, huh? Recently, if that simply meant more work for me. For instance, this presents a crisis for... and most disturbing.
Huh?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, no, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumero for millennia. Oh, by the way, Irminsul is I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul. Ley lines continually absorb. The Dendro Archon is known as the god of wisdom because her. And as for the withering, it's emergent. That's right. My ancestors learned of this from. I'm afraid we Rangers will. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. Huh? Wait, is that? Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do
Oh, her? How could we forget?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Huh? All Paimon?
Yes. Allow. She must have just finished.
What? You mean she's been...
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but...
Us to bring her the rations?
Let's find out. Here, So? How do you...
Huh? Really? But, wait, how'd you know that he'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the withering zone, I observed that he could adapt. And if I may ask, that's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all, because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumero, but the entire world of Tevat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was now, after seeing you when you passed out, I could try to tell... That was because... Please, wait. Here, take these. Also, here's a letter that I would like... No, I...
Our recent catch was great. Definitely have enough for a grand feast.
Yesterday, a total of 5 Duskbirds.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Ha! Watch out! Take me up! Huh.
Hello? Hypatia? Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area. Hypatia, are you...
So...
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Huh? Wait.
Going into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas.
Huh? What happened? Really? Oh. This is huge! Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Watch out! Return to the skies! Return to the skies! Incoming! Rise like smoke! Rise like smoke! Incoming! Fulfill our task! You two! Time to lament! Worthless! Incoming! Get to work! Show no mercy! Don't blink! Incoming! Fulfill our pact! Yeah! Ha! Sha!
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Useless. Boring.
Strange place. Now before the abyss.
Suffer the wrath of evil!
Boring! Evil conquering! Here! Worthless! Worthless!
Get to work! Fulfill our pact! Ship!
Verdict is...
With sword comes shadow. Speed of light.
Useless!
Is futile.
Show no mercy. Laline, eats Papa. Get him! Yeah! Don't blink. Get to work.
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's...
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your sister. Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's...
So sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still anyways, we can talk about this later. Whoa, wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You...
I see. I'm grateful that you came.
we were kind of what...
Oh. I see.
Your neighbor? You mean there's some...
Oh?
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a...
No, I actually do believe what. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a...
So, Hypatia...
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection. Even after and at that very... In my curiosity, it wasn't until I crouched...
Oh! And then?
And then I was convinced they... I feel like they aren't as if... Yes, no doubt about...
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped off... Alright, we're up! Let's use the empty box. Oh, it's...
Take me up! Here's to a life where the drinks keep flowing and the Mora keeps rolling. Going into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas.
Are you already finished cooking? Even though it took me nearly 3. You should know that some researchers spent their entire.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used since the root of the Dendroarchon's. Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their
Makes sense. But Paimon's...
That was primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, he could perceive the Dendroarchon's power and experienced a sensory overload. Hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any sense... Not to worry, though. It appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body...
Well, that...
I must admit...
Whoa! You're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their which is why I must turn... If only my I am currently in... Sages have said... That's why we...
Whoa.
Of course I do. However, I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the god...
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound...
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody...
Huh.
Yes. Well, the sages say that wisdom implies... Yes. If one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumero do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata... I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough. But then, it was back then.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things he saw?
Sorry. If only I could ascend past Satyavata. If you two are... There's no need to be thanking me.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to...
Incoming! Return to the skies! Show no mercy! Return to the skies!
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to bury... I understand that you're as Sage Kage...
Keep your emotions in...
Sage Kage, I am merely a forest watcher.
Well, it turns...
I see.
Tainari.
And what exact...
You'll know once you've arrived.
And, do you mean... If that's the case...
Tainari, but...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumero City to assist them with a project, but all that can wait. How did things go with the
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing...
Very good. Now that the Traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumero City, correct?
That's right! We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't...
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking and...
let me... Oh! Also, when you enter...
Oh? What?
It's called an Akasha, needless to say.
Great! Next up! That's right! Tainari, we have something
Yes, she's doing much... She knew you two would be leaving.
Thanks, Tainari.
Farewell, and good luck.
I've been waiting for you two.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off.
Don't worry about me, and, but I guess now I understand.
There's no need to apologize. We're probably still gonna...
Thank you. That means a lot.
Oh? What?
It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now,
I hope that whenever you eat them, well then,
Here's to a life where the drinks keep flowing and the Mora keeps rolling.